ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Hebrews and Shebrews. We are the I.S.U.P.K. This is the Lost Tribes. I am Dawada, Officer 500, here to tell you the truth. According to the Bible, the black Jews are God's chosen people. My narration describes a young boy that was pushed aside, and all he ever wanted was a little piece of the pie. But all he ever got was hate, hurt, being deprived, cause of a system not designed with his kind in mind. But in time you soon find why his friends are his foes, why his brothers in jail, why his sisters is hoes, why Papa never was around to teach him stuff he should know, the type of stuff to keep his kids from being gangsters and hoes. But see, for Pop shit, it was no different. Raised without a father or a pot to go pissing, not even a mother, he was raised by his brother. This was around the same time we was hung for being colored. Meanwhile, mama out here working OT. It's the only way she knew her little boy was gonna eat. It was hard in the city, so she moved down south. A few years after that, her little boy moved out.
Our narration describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive, and still we rise. Our narration describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive, and still we rise. All religions aside, we was designed, divinely inclined, but what's inside don't fit the black image and white minds. Now let's rewind time and we'll find that nature knows no color line. Way before white Jesus had all people colorblind. We reside somewhere in the midst of ancient Palestine, line unified with the power of Zion. No cowards because the righteous are as bold as a lion. Iron sharpens iron, had it disappear like the lines.
Due to that, you're not gonna have a home, you're not gonna do this, you're gonna be it made Jesus being able to cross the land.
Yeah, so you know, when you go back to the Old Testament in the book of Deuteronomy, when Moses was addressing the nation of Israel, he was telling us that if we followed the Most High, then we would be on top.
Right.
But if we disobeyed the Most High, then we would be on the bottom. Right. But if we disobey Him, that's why Deuteronomy 28:68. It said you'll be taken from your homeland and then put on cargo slave ships, and you will serve a nation whose tongue you won't understand, and that's what we in right now.
Right.
So our job is to bring back our identity, bring our culture back, because you got white people claiming to be Jews right now. They ain't no Jews. The Jews was black. So how they the Jews?
And I'm thinking that we need to get back together.
We definitely need to get back together.
Mad at you. Machiavelli lived through these flows, mistaken for a weed and concrete. Still I rose. Life's a movie with the wrong narration. The picture that been painting ain't describing our lives. Found out my enemy was the entire nation. The tribe was lost until we found the lost tribes. From 9 to 5 working to 5 to 9 twerking. Brothers and sisters killing themselves to survive. You already swallowed the wrong pill in the matrix. The only way to escape it now is swallow your pride.
Our narration describes the lives of the lost tribes in the ghetto trying to survive, working 9 to 5 to provide, swallowing their pride, things we gotta do to stay alive,